to be a liar as we see Sonic Bowser locked in.
All right. Now base ideas on this map. This is a hilarious one. There are a couple things to keep in mind here. Obviously, Sonic is the fastest thing alive. So keeping up as Bowser might be harder than you'd expect. In reality, Bowser has a decent amount of options to scrap this character and get damage up really, really quickly. One being his insanely fast run speed. And two, given how you have such insanely big hitboxes to catch Sonic drifting in, if you miss space your moves even just one singular time, you're going to see Kimboiyachi's at 84%. Murun's doing a really great job of keeping this Sonic on the back foot already.
And we're kind of seeing Kimboiyachi take a stance that is causing a lot of their moves just to fall out a little bit. We've seen like up air 1, but not up air 2s. There's the spin charges that are so effective against big bodies, and now all we just need to see is a little bit of edge guarding. The nair to land, the dare to land. Okay, both players kind of picking as heavily aggressive options right now, but as per the nature of Sonic, right, you're able to scrap so reliably with things like forward tilt and play off of ledge. Tries for the forward tilt to 2-frame, but ends up getting caught. What a delay.
What recovery. Oh my god.
Okay, that's back air for his troubles, but like that was a sick way to grab ledge.
I was saying, still Kimboiyachi going to take that first stock going in. We're seeing Murun trying to find an opening here. Had the right idea on the back foot, trying to stay away from that up air extension again. But Kimboiyachi doing such a good job of keeping this pressure up here on this Bowser. Really just struggling to find any of these like stock taking moves. Relies a lot on your opponent playing into you, but Sonic with a lead has no real reason to do that. So the biggest way to take the stock right now is to play at the ledge, and as I say that, up smash out of shield coming up from Murun and taking stock number 1 on their side.
You know, there's a term coined in a lot of other fighting games, a lot of FGCs, known as just like small. You know
what's that? What's the term for that?
No,
what's the term for that?
That's called getting bodied. Like,
oh,
like,
there you go.
Sorry, boss.
Yo, he read my mouth. Like, please say bodied. Please say bodied. By goat. Yeah, that's a way to take it. Okay, what were you saying?
We'll get to that a little bit later because Kimboiyachi is not very happy about getting bodied. Tries for the forward air, does find it off the ledge, just run off forward air, put it in the drop zone, and at 45%, that's not bad. 61 as well. If you're able to find something like an up throw underneath one of these platforms or a spin charge, any way to get an up air as your extender can mean so much damage, and we're seeing Kimboiyachi just go right for it. Very, very brave thus far, but nothing's landing. There's the up throw.
Speaking of landing, well, Murun trying to stock early with the landing nair, the back air, true confirm on Bowser. We'll definitely take it here. You recognize getting a little too predictable here, and Kimboiyachi playing on the back foot already, even at the percentages here. Oh, the up smash comes out, the jump in, had the right idea if he did a fast fall nair. Regardless, Kimboiyachi's going to punish that at 106 on this Bowser. Got to be careful overextending here again, because at the top of his blast on the Sonic could take it here. They're looking aggressive there with that down air, but here comes the forward air as well into the flame breath. We're still not going to find too much here just yet.
It seems like Murun wants the flame breath to be something that cuts off space, some way to intercept a spin dash or a spin charge, but it just hasn't really been landing as of yet. As much as you are trying to play in the corner, it just isn't holding together. Nice way to save resources, and another delay. Always playing around the 2-frame timing. Murun's got a good mindset of just when Kimboiyachi wants to let things rip, especially in the corner, which oftentimes is as soon as they can.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Bowser dash back into the corner, leaving yourself open at 155. Almost max ratio on this Bowser. Kimboiyachi definitely playing a little scared right now. Oh, into the back air though. That's going to take Kimboiyachi staying close, taking that game number 1 by the skin of his teeth. But man, Murun keeping that game extremely close as the Bowser player. Honestly, I got to say, some of the best Bowser recoveries I've seen. Like that official first stock was nasty.
Yeah, the intentional delay mash to shorten it, but then drift into ledge as opposed to going right to it. Like, don't mess with the 2-frame timing. Just wait for the move to be used to begin with, then go to ledge. Like, that's I mean, it worked twice over, but it's a dangerous game to play, because if Kimbo just decides, hey, I'm going to wait just a little bit to let it rip, then you can see Bowser losing stocks at percents he really, really should.
If we're Murun, I think definitely instead of, like you said earlier on, trying to use that flame breath to make space, I think a better move to really make space, which is kind of like jumping in play, or just sitting there, or just like utilizing like Bowser forward air, drifting away.
Yeah.
Or like covering a lot more of that space of that Sonic in the air. Oh my god, speaking of in the air. And just like not leaving yourself so open with a move like Flame Breath. Like, finally, that's the kind of situation you want to use it in with that to counter that homing attack right there.
Yeah, trying to jump away, goes right to ledge that time. Empty landing from ledge into the jet
oh my
cars.
God! What was that?
Okay.
That's like, I don't care if it didn't kill, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen a Bowser do.
That was nasty. All about coverage, and it's about holding your ground, staying in your lane, and then the change up. The absolute tempo. In fact, you know what? We've been throwing. Okay, hold on. We're back.
All right.
Yeah. Murun has been throwing a lot of change-ups in terms of like delaying a lot of timings. If you've seen with the ledge play, as we've seen with the option selection, even with his normals. But what has been so different about this game too is we're just going right in.
God.
We're changing the tempo by getting faster.
This is what I'm talking about. Game number 1. Bowser has the speed to keep up with Bowser. Oh my God. Bowser has the speed to keep up with Sonic. He does. He does. No, you have the huge hitboxes on your moves. You have the aggression to keep up with this character. Now that you're in the lead, your entire villain presence is what's going to keep you afloat right now. Up 3-1.
Okay, back.
Ooh,
no, not even close. Back throw won't take the stock, but maybe you get an even better recovery.
Leon take no stock.
We're going back into the delay timing. Okay, there it is. There's the 2-frame with a forward smash. But honestly, it might not even be 2-frame. All right, holding shield. The up out of shield was a little bit overzealous, and we're getting the full combo here. Double back air. Bowser's too big, not much to do about it except take the hits, because at 64%, you're usually surviving most of this. Got the jump, finds the second backer, has to bring the air dodge, doesn't have a jump, finds another backer. Kimboiyachi with a near perfect stock in order to answer some of the plays that Murun has been putting together. But 56% is already a half-done Sonic stock if you play your cards right as Murun, trying to hold this lead. Another forward air, going for it all, but can't find it.
A little too over-aggressive there. We're going to try to find the backer to close it out. Kimboiyachi out of the shield as well, extending with those up airs. Trying to keep this Bowser in the back foot. Nair coming out as well, trying to catch the end of the stock. Not going to find the special there just yet. Looking for down everything. Any aerial down. That's back Nair into backer. True confirmed. Murun finds it. Takes us to a game 3. And where was this Bowser? Who is this Bowser? Where is the aggression we're seeing on the screen right now?
And it's very controlled, right? Like especially that game number 2, because we're on small battlefield, because we don't nearly have as much space as Pokemon Stadium 2 to traverse through. The nairs that Murun are putting out are intentionally not fast fall, because all that Murun is trying to do is consume space.
Yeah.
And if you spin charge in while Bowser is putting out nair, that's a trade or an outright win that Murun will take every single day of the week. And Kimboiyachi, the worst thing he can do is get a little bit too overzealous in just the punish game that Sonic can put out, specifically off stage. And that's kind of half the reason we might be going back to small battlefield. And it's a decision not a huge fan of, but if you can start off every game like this and finish off like edge guards in the previous game, you're not too worse for wears.
I think the idea behind this pick on Kimboiyachi's part is going to be just straight up employing the aggression we had in last game in stock 2, right? Of just like, you can just straight up out DPS as Bowser. You can't keep on you can't just win as fast as humanly possible. Every single time you give him space, kind of like you psych yourself out, you get scared, and you were playing the back and Bowser starts winning. But right here we're seeing Kimboiyachi, of course when you're not going for an overzealous up smash like that, you're in good position, but Murun finally going to find his footing and finding 2 smash attacks in the means of 2 seconds.
Smash doing massive damage, and this is about even when it comes to average stock taken percentages, right? Like, you want Bowser to lose his stock, if you're Murun, probably close to 160 every single stock, while if you're trying to take the stock as Sonic, you're looking to take it sub 100 as many times as you can. So don't look now. We are still at kill percentage for Sonic. It found something like a nair back air.
We're actually trying to find the secret back air, the Leon technique. I want back air because it is strong. Trying to catch drift in there on the spin dash, but again, Kimboiyachi into another up air and up throw into another up air. Find some good damage here on the Sonic, trying to extend this lead as far as you physically can against this Bowser. Like you mentioned earlier, Ubel, there's a handful of hits, and this game is even by your side. Murun trying to find the landing nair once more, still struggling to find it there. Kimboiyachi doing a great job of playing this defensive grounded game right now.
Trying to change up a little bit. Oh, and got the same jump. Murun didn't get hard punished for it and didn't seem to recognize that Kimboiyachi was looking for exactly that. 3 stocks to 1, the worst place to be against Sonic, but we've seen comebacks happen before. Looks for the 2-frame, looks for the up smash, neither hits. And instead, we're seeing Kimboiyachi just run straight in and try and take his turn and take the damage he's owed at a head against a big body at 0%. Look at this damage, 45. Climbing? No, we're gonna stop at the get up attack.
And the reverse up tilt coming out as well, going to catch Kimboiyachi drifting away to the ledge. Doesn't have the right idea, just barely missing the mark there on the touch threshold. Goes to the death throw as well. Kimboiyachi trying to find the punish here at ledge. Finally finds something that is going to take it there on the platform. And hey man, if Tweet can win these, Murun can win these. They're the same player.
You've got about 100% more you can take, theoretically, assuming you don't get edge guarded, which is always the hard part against Sonic. One of the better edge guarders in the game for the exact reason that is that back air. Gets hit by the second hit. Another uppy out of shield, but Sonic just too fast. You gotta jump.
Yeah, just get out of there. Oh, you gotta get that. You gotta stop challenging the homing attack. It's Sonic at max range with Flame Breath. He's gonna challenge.
Oh my.
All right. That was a gamble and a
risky.
half.
We're seeing shield and DI being put out as much as possible. Another nair. Murun just looking for any sort of combo starter. At this point,
all right, me too, man.
At this point, you just need to grab at these percentages. You can't be looking for straight hits. You can't be trying to catch Sonic at his game. Oh, and the dash attack was so close. I liked the tempo change, but we're just so far behind. Has the jump, but it doesn't matter. The back air closes down the stock, and 2-1 finish.